Is this what they're doing to us right now? They're going randoms and grands? It's Mewtwo versus King K. Rool?
Yo, let's go
Interesting
Cheddar K.
choices.
Rool.
All right, Jerry's gonna have to take a lesson from Wadi here and show himself that the dominant man in grands is to be feared right out the gate. Actually, to be honest, Cheddar has talked about playing K. Rool online and saying it's pretty fun. So this might actually be kind of scary if you're Jerry.
His character's super fun, like regardless of whether or not it's online or offline. The problem with it really is in this matchup is you're gonna get camped out. You just have to go ahead and rely on your projectiles with this character, and you just cannot against Mewtwo. That side B can take them away from you so easily.
Yeah, oh my.
Okay, or you can
Take away
punch
your
him in the
stock.
chops.
Yeah, what a boxing glove battle there. That just raw forward smash catching Jerry off guard, unfortunately, and he's dead at what, 90%?
Yeah, it's a strong forward smash. Mewtwo is a light character. That man is toast with a capital T. He's
Yeah,
not
Jerry looks
actually
like-
tried to reflect anything, too.
Yeah, I feel like Jerry's a little more hesitant to that. Maybe he knows that Cheddar has that reflector, even though that confusion would win out in the end. Because if he tries to reflect something too strong, I mean, it'll break him. Oh, just dunks him into the dirt right there. 116% now. Cheddar is going buck wild.
He read the jump option there, too. I'm mad he didn't get the stock.
Tries to catch him with that up air through the stage. Nothing quite yet. Goes over the top, being very careful here. Drops down, goes back to ledge. Gets
You're
caught
dead.
by the K. Rool down smash. What can you do?
Stomp your feet, son. This man is a sumo. Look, toss you out of the room. Get off my stage. This is my stage.
Oh, yeah, Jerry's done. Jerry's done. He's like, all right, this
He
isn't working.
can't handle it. Cheddar too thick for him. As the
sometimes-
big king takes that stock. You might be the ultimate life form, but this man is the big king.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't get past the thickness, and Cheddar is having a good time now in this game one.
All right, so Jerry, a quick mulligan there on the random. We'll have to see if they stick with it on game number 2 here, and if perhaps Jerry rolls something that he's more familiar with.
I can see him switching either immediately or he's going to play the whole set out in random.
Do
Not
it.
quite sure.
You
Maybe he's
won't.
going to counterpick. Maybe he's going to stage counterpick on the random.
I mean, one game of K. Rool is enough for Gamer to put that in the thumbnail, so...
That is true. You don't really see K. Rool and Grands every day unless you're from the land down up.
Oh, yeah, with that man, Big Ben Gold.
Yeah, shout out to Ben. Gotta give loves to the Bens.
That dude is, like, galaxy brain smart with his K. Rool. I don't understand it.
Yeah, he took Sam Sora to game 3 at Congo Saga.
Did you see how he did that, though?
He got the craziest up air combo, didn't he?
Yeah, it was returning crown into back air into up air, and it killed, like, Peach was at 60 to start.
Pretty wild. All right, so it looks like both of them are changing now. So is that a freebie or are they doing something weird?
Yo, please random again.
I could see them kind of messing around this first set, just having a good time. It's definitely on the plate.
I feel like Jerry got, like, a bad character, and he's like, nah, I don't want to do this no more.
All right, they're done playing around.
Yeah,
Now,
they're
Joker and
done.
Palutena, they had a fun time. They had a little bit of, for the people, for the fans.
Everybody gets 1. Not more, though. All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Palutena versus Joker. Blast of that gun, and we are off to the races here on Smashville.
Yeah, you can see Jerry's patient style already starting to show through that gun whenever possible, trying to ledge trap Cheddar as much as he can. Already right at the gate, gets that AHA, gets that little dot percentage on there, and Cheddar is just going to start to get in, but even then, you can only get in for so long versus Jerry before things reset.
Good tether cancel. Parries one hit at the nair, but can't finish it off. Gets flipped anyway.
Yeah, Jerry finding himself back on stage pretty decently, gets that gun to kind of cover some options, but Jerry's just going to kick him in the face with that heel very quickly there.
Dash attack forces Cheddar off stage now, but landing aggressively with that explosive flame. I love that option. Pick it.
Back air kind of swats Cheddar out of the air, and we're going to see what's going to happen next. Gets that ledge trump, but not the back air, but Cheddar responds with back air of his own. Not the hardest hit possible, but enough to get Jerry off stage to recover with. Nice shield of the auto reticle. And now, Cheddar just wants to time Arsene out. And doesn't even work.
He just jumped. Cheddar sat there, like, flashed shield once. It's like, I got to get out of here. Jump. Jerry read it so hard. Like, that's such a small commitment for Jerry to be able to read or react to. It's so impressive to me that he's able to get that.
Yeah, and as Cheddar said earlier, that man is in his head. Unfortunately, once Jerry's in your head, it's hard for you to get him out. he will stay in your head as long as he can.
Yeah, that's how you know that you've got a good player here. This man, once he has a read on you, he forces you to adjust. If you just try to keep going back to it, he will keep exploiting it. He doesn't mix up his game unless he needs to.
As you can see, he doesn't really need to mix anything up right now. Doing well for himself off stage, but nothing, that he can't handle. Running Nair does not do the trick either. And now Cheddar finds himself in the corner. Just runs at him, expects him to roll back so we can catch him with dash attack, but no, sir.
Yeah, at full center stage, you don't really need to worry about Palu back throw, so let him back throw you so he can stale it. Sure. No need to drop shield. That's a regrab, though. And the neutral air will clip the tether. I don't think Jerry has a jump, so yeah, he just kind of gets called out with his aerial drift by that explosive flame.
Even stock count for one another. Jerry maybe thinking that Cheddar went a bit aggressive with that teleport or was an F smash, but he didn't really lose much by committing to that option anyway.
True enough, forward smash, no connection right there, though. Double roll in, roll out.
Yeah, just the wavering back and forth from Cheddar. Nothing too crazy. Catches Jerry slipping just a bit. Arsene now on the table. Now Jerry has to kind of catch Cheddar as best as he can and secure something for himself. Gets that curse going out there. That percentage is going to add up, especially as Jerry fishes for stuff like these back airs and these up smashes. Just too many rolls coming out from Cheddar. That's scary.
Yeah, eventually we're going to have to deal with the roll staling mechanic here, where if you toss it out a bunch of times in a row, short vicinity, it does not have the invulnerability right there, and Jerry catches him out of another roll, gets that nice up smash conversion.
Yeah, right off the bat, you get that curse just a bit. Cheddar misses that kind of perfect recovery, but doesn't really get punished for it.
Dash attack forces Jerry high, gets clipped again by the up air. He's still got a jump left, but no, Cheddar gets clipped by the jump, or by the gun. No need to actually expend the jump.
Yeah, now Jerry's just throwing that curse so much, and that's racked up so much damage for him so far in this game. It's just, when you're least expecting it, throw a curse on, and that's what, 10 to 20% over the course of a few seconds? It really add up.
And it just applies like a mental chip damage too, because you have to go in. You're losing the percent gain.
Yeah, and right now he's losing more than percent gain. He might be evening up the game if he keeps this up, because Cheddar's on his last ropes here in game 2.
Double jump, Cheddar toss out a couple aggressive hitboxes. Please do something. That forward air chips away his shield enough so that one will poke. Arsene is on deck, but the projectile actually lingering at edge and catching Cheddar when he tried to do stand up. Forward tilt. I think it meant to be a forward smash right there. Doesn't get the down air.
Yeah, nothing quite yet. He looks for that New York special just sitting there at ledge. Forward tilt though pokes Cheddar in his side, and Jerry finds himself on the board, evening up 1-1.
All right, I got to quibble with you on one thing. So the New York special is the roll behind, the most disrespectful one. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah, the roll behind the back throw.
Yeah, if you're just looking at him, that's like, okay, I'm just apply pressure. The Nairo or the roll behind or the New York special is when I'm just sitting there at edge. I just roll behind. It's like, you're gonna stand or get up now because I'm in. I don't know why it works, but it just does.
It's so crazy to me how that works so many times, and it's like if that happened to me, I'd get caught by it. So it's like I can't even be mad. I don't know how it does it, but it's magic.
So now we are on a best of 3, as Jerry had enough of that random match after game 1 when he got Mewtwo, a character he clearly wasn't familiar or comfortable with.
Yeah, unfortunately he had SD at the very end there because he just wasn't having it against Cheddar's.
I mean, you can only stand getting lit up by the Big King for so long before you just got to call it quits.
Yeah, you got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
And Mewtwo on Wi-Fi is kind of booty too, because the character is just so light and his conversions are so tight that you have to really work to play him optimally, or you just have to camp. And you have to camp super hard. And Mewtwo kind of gets camped out by a lot of characters that are top tiers nowadays. Mewtwo's a character that I really feel like the engine change kind of destroyed him.
Yeah, I can see that. He definitely hasn't adapted. He didn't get the glow up that some characters like Palutena really did from Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, his biggest problem is that his defensive kit in 4 was purely reliant upon that air dodge, because he has a slow double jump, and then he would spam air dodge to actually keep the momentum. Because that mechanic isn't there anymore, because you can't spam it, you can only use it once, he has no defensive tools. They took away his forward air, which was frame 4 and a combo breaker. They changed away like the hitbox so that it's no longer a really good combo breaker, and they added a hurtbox to his tail. So all those combined means that the character just does not really have a good defensive game plan at all.
And again, no character changes for these two, sticking to what works best. Even game count and off to PS2. Almost said PlayStation 2 because it's just so ingrained in my mind.
PS2 make the best game.
Yeah, of course it does. And
Thank
right
you,
now, right
Tony,
at the
for
gate.
that one. I get so much mileage. Can't help it in his voice after that.
Right out the gate, a lot of auto radicals, and Cheddar is just playing campy. He is not happy.
Just walks away from it. It's like, all right, if you want to do this, we can.
Yeah, if Cheddar does not want to press buttons, then that's fine by Jerry, because he will, stay in Cheddar's face as much as he needs to.
One auto reticle just hitting Joker in the face. Ouch.
Yeah, just a gentle slap. And as you can see, Cheddar playing the patient game is actually working pretty decent for himself. I mean, he's just out-camping the camp master himself. Nice ledge
this
trump.
Trump, though. Cheddar really has to adapt to that. Jerry can't keep getting these for free. Dash attack calls out the spot dodge, and now what do we have? No up air, gets a single hit of the forward air. Doesn't either.
Oh my goodness, just Cheddar trying to cross him up, going up and around, and Jerry's just not having it, throwing him an extra couple up smashes just to think about it.
Just to show him,
Cheddar's
this is what I got you with.
And Cheddar's just tilted. You can tell for a fact that Cheddar is tilted at that fact.
Taking a minute to rest on the Angel platform, perhaps. Jerry gets a little bit extra juice there for the big bro meter by just falling into that aerial explosive flame with the counter.
Yeah, it's really nice to have. And you can see that Cheddar, he did pretty good at the beginning, but once Arsene came out, like, his defenses crumbled. And that's so important, because once Arsene's out, you need to be more careful than ever, but it's just not working out for him. Like, you can see now that the way he's moving around just isn't quite the same as it was at the very beginning when he was doing decent for himself.
Yeah, this is what you see when a game plan breaks down. Like, Cheddar just has to come up with something new on the fly, because what worked game one is just not working now, and we're kind of just seeing, like, that pressure's getting to him, clearly.
Yeah, Jerry's just throwing stuff out like nobody's business. Cheddar's just walking away from it. He does not want to participate in any of that.
Good parry, though. Can't get the down air or the two frame of the down tilt. Cheddar just walks away. It's like, all right, we'll resume this in a second. Your friend is...
Yeah, neutral at 130% now. Looks like he got caught at the very end after letting go, and Explosive Flame just kind of sends him off the top unexpectedly.
Yeah, just let go of that counter. That's a bit unfortunate. Forward smash not going to connect, and now it's Cheddar's turn to respond. A couple neutral airs. Jerry air dodges away. Still gets clipped with the dash attack, though.
Yeah, and he gets clipped by a second dash attack in turn. 46% now already on stock. Throws the gun out for good measure. Catches him with that down tilt as well, and just kind of find himself just that little baby bit of percent. Nothing too crazy to knock at. Every bit matters, especially when Arsene is about to come out in a second once he gets hit one more time.
I'm really liking that landing gun. Okay, again, the Trump. Cheddar.
He doesn't even need Arsene.
Cheddar's got to start buffering options from edge anytime Jerry's close, because Jerry just gets 3 or 4 of these, and this set is going to be over real quick.
Yeah, this is looking mighty dangerous for Cheddar. Already 36% now on his last stock here in this game 3. Arsene does so much for himself. Jerry's just going to try to close the distance as best as he can.
Now Cheddar's camping it out. Now he's basically saying, I do not want to all. So he's got a new game plan. That's good. He's choosing not to challenge Arsene. He basically censored himself and saying, I'm not going to run in against that character. And yeah, Arsene's gone. So now maybe he's got something here. He just has to finish up this edge trapping situation. Can't get the down air, though.
I'm loving Cheddar's options at the ledge, but Jerry's just 2 steps ahead every single time, and is just dancing around them. Catches that jump from ledge with a forward smash, and Jerry is 1 game away from winning the Grind's first online tournament.
So you know what that was? I really think that this was planned for Jerry to get that forward smash. He ran in, making it look like he was going to trump. Cheddar buffered an option. Jerry canceled his dash with the forward smash. I really think that that was like the next step in that ledge trap pressure that Jerry was putting on.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being premeditated by Jerry. Like, he just knows. He knows, like, he can kind of figure out when people are starting to figure out his game plan, and he can one-up them as it happens. And so they're still just kind of caught behind the curve. Now, Cheddar at set point for himself. He needs to think of something. Is he going to just stay PS2? Same character, same stage? I mean, they do make the best games, as you said.
I think that if you want an even game where you're going to play neutral, then yes. Otherwise, perhaps it's time for a change to a stage that could be advantageous to you. I think that Final D is probably getting banned by Jerry every single time. So the question is, do you want to fight him on a stage that's designed for combat, something like a Smashville, or do you want to try to time him out or just play super defensive by going like Kalos? I feel like Kalos might play into Jerry's hand.
All right, looks like Cheddar is going to go for the bail me out Roy option, hopefully trying to find something for himself. And I think this might be a stage change as well, because I'm not sure if would they stick to PS2? Let's find out. Oh, guess I'm wrong. They're sticking to this place, but switching the character around. No more goddess, just a guy with a sword.
So perhaps the idea here is that, well, I was having some trouble getting in on Jerry. Jerry was doing really boxing me out as Palu. So, hey, perhaps the answer is that we go ahead and hop in with a character that is a specialized zone breaker like Roy. This character can't really be camped. He just runs at you. It's like, your gun's good. I've got a neutralizer frame 3. If you gun me close up, I shoot you for it.
And so this game's just a little bit different, slightly different change in game plan, but Cheddar is still going to have those same obstacles of finding his way off of ledge against Jerry and finding his way around Arsene once Arsene is out. And as we can see, Arsene is almost out.
And the added problem here is just getting back to stage. Like, this is a character that can be
Yeah.
gamed. And as soon
Just
as I
like
say
that.
it, Jerry makes it so.
Jerry is a magician. Thankfully, that air dodge managed to get away from that forward smash miraculously.
That's
I
a
really
Wi-Fi
looked like he was
lifesaver right there. That really looked to me like Cheddar had the read and got the kill.
Yeah, I thought he was dead for sure, but just managing to survive it just barely. Nice double-edged dance coming in there, racking some percentage out because he wants Arsene off the table. Cheddar's option is to just go aggressive instead of trying to run away the whole time.
So
Arsene
you
now
got the jab
just
forward air the first time. If you got the back air, it might have actually connected for a stock. So now this is kill percent. 3 jabs in a row, though. Neither of them have proper timing. Safe his double jump, though.
Yeah, smart stuff. Keeping this double jump intact. Nice high uppy and then backwards recovery. Just kind of running back to ledge there. Back air not going to do it. Yeah, he has that tether on board. He's going to be perfectly fine. Gets himself away. And Cheddar, again, found himself off stage. And keeps his jump again. So good at that, but gets ledge trump in the process.
Gets back, though, from that very scary offstage interaction. And Jerry now switching to ledge trapping. As you do, he misses attack on the platform, but a great get-up attack right there.
Catches with neutral air. He kind of just in Cheddar's mind right now. He can do his best to just recover nice and low, not having to worry about much. Finds himself back on stage. Did that down tilt just clank with forward tilt from Roy?
Just disjointed enough.
That was a miracle and a half, man. Arsene now on board for Jerry. He's one hit away from making it last, but it doesn't matter because his one hit was all he needed to kill center stage.
Hey, Arsene came at just the right moment right there. Full screen kill, center stage that back air comes from. My lord.
Thankfully, Jerry does have Cloud Armor tonight to win this first online tournament here for the grind. But until then, you know, Cheddar has to fight with the best he can, coming back from 3 stocks to 1.
Oh, he timed out Arsene, which is great, but you got 2 more stocks to take out, dog.
Yeah, kept his jump again. But forward smash is all she wrote, and a 3 stock to end the set. Jerry winning. Look at him. He is happy as can be.
It may not take too much to put a smile on that face, but you gotta think that the paycheck he finds at the end of the week will do it right there.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, you know, sometimes that's all you need. Joker putting in the work for Jerry. Jerry's going to happily take that first place tonight.
Yep, that was a heck of a tournament. We saw